Hola, bienvenidos. When I heard there's a laser head that has 2-in-1, the infrared module and diode, I want to test it. Today I'm excited to share the unboxing and first impressions of the Atomstack Craft Dual Laser, a powerful machine that I've been looking forward to test. But first, a big thank you to Atomstack for providing me with this unit to test and review. As always, my honest opinions and personal experience will be the one that I provide in this video. So you can decide if this is the right laser engraver for you. In this video, I'll take you step by step through the unboxing, setup, and 2 or more projects testing materials on how I was able to use them with the Atomstack Craft. It's not only an unboxing, I like you to open it and test it right away. So let's get started. The first thing you notice about the craft is its size and weight. It's definitely a sturdy, well-built machine. I personally needed help lifting it out of the box and placing it on the table, so keep that in mind if you're setting it up alone. The good news is, despite the size, the setup was very simple. No complicated parts or tools were required. I also received the rotary attachment, the riser base, and the fume extractor along with the craft laser. However, in this video, I will be focusing only on the laser itself to save time and give you a more focused, in-depth first impression. If you would like to see a separate video where I engrave a tumbler using the rotary tool and share more details about how I set up and use the fume extractor, let me know in the comments below. Just keep in mind, to use the rotary attachment properly, you must use the riser base. It gives the laser enough clearance for cylindrical objects like tumblers. After removing the laser from the box, inspect it completely. Remove the tapes that hold the lid and the plastic that protects the top of the laser. Inside the laser, you will find several components very well packed. Then very carefully remove the zip ties that hold the gantry. Here are some of the components that you will find inside the laser: power cable and power adapter, screwdriver, L-shaped wrenches, focusing pipe, air hose, exhaust duct hose, 2-in-1 USB cable, and here is the active fire extinguishing air pump. This is an air assist and fire extinguisher in one. I will add the water later. And here is the star of the box, the laser head that merges 2 lasers into one beam. You will be able to switch from IR engraving to blue diode cutting with one click. Here's a closer look at the active fire extinguishing air pump. Take a closer look at the labeled cables to properly attach to the laser. And something different that I really like about the Craft is that it has the power panel as well as the exhaust vent on the side of the machine. Make sure to inspect each adapter to connect it properly. Now let's install the laser head. You don't need any special tools. Just align the notches to the back of the base and plug the connecting wire and pipe of the laser. Finally, tighten the top screw. For today's testing, I'll be using the fume extractor to vent the craft laser safely indoors. If you have a nearby window, you don't necessarily need a fume extractor. You can vent the fumes directly outside through the window. Just make sure your setup allows for proper inflow to keep your workspace safe and smoke-free. Here I'm adding water to the fire extinguishing pump connection port. The manual didn't specify what type of water to use, so I decided to go with distilled water, the same kind I use for my CO2 laser setup. It's a safe choice to help prevent mineral buildup in the system. And here is a look at the front panel where you find the laser mode selector. I actually forgot to record the Wi-Fi setup process, but to enter the Wi-Fi configuration mode, you just need to press and hold the laser mode selector button for 5 seconds. I will try to go through the setup and share a short follow-up video showing both the Wi-Fi connection and how to connect the Craft Dual Laser very soon. For this test, I used a USB connection with my MacBook Air, and everything worked smoothly right out of the box. No issues at all. Here is an important step. Don't forget to plug in the USB key that comes with the machine. Without it, you won't be able to use the laser. The system will not recognize it. As soon as I connected the laser and inserted the USB key, the software automatically detected the device and everything worked as expected. Here's my first test project using wood. I'm going to create a custom wood sign for my back porch. Perfect for checking how well the craft laser handles wood cuts. And I made a mistake. Don't do it like me. I sent it to engrave instead of cutting, and then stop the process and start again with cutting. You see the two marks in the wood, but no biggie. It cut very nicely. I used the settings from the system, and I am very impressed and happy with the cut. I'm simply going to remove it and paint it maybe with a brown color. And before I do my image, I always test on a corner with like a shape, like a circle or something like that. This cut took 19 minutes and 13 seconds. Here are the settings, and let's finish this project. Now I am testing the infrared laser by engraving on stainless steel. I didn't have other materials available at the moment, and I know stainless steel isn't the ideal material to showcase the full potential of this laser, but I still wanted to give it a try. I'll be looking for a better suited item to test soon, and will share more results in an upcoming video. And finally, I ran an extra test using cardstock to see how clean the cuts would be, and I was very impressed with the results. To keep the cardstock in place, I used magnets on the honeycomb bed and turned on the air assist, which helped keep the edge crisp and free of burn marks. Now that I completed the initial testing, here are the things I really liked about the craft laser and a few details I think could be improved to make the user experience even better. Let's talk about my favorite features so far. First, dual laser versatility. Having two laser types in one head is a game changer. I can use the diode laser for wood signs and then quickly switch to the infrared laser for engraving coating metals or jewelry, all from the same machine. Number 2, built-in air assist with safety features. The air assist system helps keep smoke and dust away from the laser path, which means cleaner cuts and better results. What really impressed me is the fire safety feature. The air pump includes a water system that can extinguish small flames automatically. That's a great safety feature, especially for long cuts. And to mention number 3 in the things that I like about the Atomstack is the generous work area. It gives you a large area about 500 to 800 millimeters. That's perfect for larger pieces like signs, cutting boards, or bulk orders. If you're running a business or doing batch work, this can save a lot of time. Number 4, solid construction. The machine feels solid and stable. Its heavy design helps reduce vibrations while engraving, which results in smoother lines and more accurate details. And number 5, to mention the last one in the things that I like about the craft from Atomstack is the easy integration with Lightburn. I personally use Lightburn and the craft is fully compatible. It connected quickly and worked without any major configuration. For those already using Lightburn, this is a big plus. And here are 3 things that could be improved. First, better instructions. As someone with laser experience, I had no trouble setting up and running the machine. But if I imagine being a first-time user, I will say the instructions were too basic. Atomstack needs to improve their user manual and video tutorials. But no worries, I'm here to help. The second thing that should be improved is the software. While Craft works great with Library and Atomstack Studio, that software is very limited in terms of features. For more advanced projects, most users will probably need to invest in Library or another professional tool. That means extra cost and learning curve. And finally, there were no test materials included with the machine. Many other laser companies include a few wood or acrylic blanks for testing right out of the box. It's a small thing, but it helps beginners start with confidence and save a trip to the store. So what do you think about the Atomstack Craft Dual Laser? Would you like to see more projects or maybe a step-by-step guide on how to connect to Lightburn? Let me know in the comments below, and if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future content. Thanks for watching!